Hey everyone, this is Eric with VBAstring.com, and today we're going to talk about cutting the middle part of a string with the mid function. So, without any further ado, we have this Joe Maxwell. Okay, we learned about the left function, the right function. Now we're going to learn about the middle function. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a column right here and call it middle name. I don't use spaces on my field names pretty much because I do database work as well, and I don't like to have space in my field names, so I capitalize the first letter of each name, of each word. If you want, you can put them all in lowercase, but separate it with a underscore. So I'm going to call this guy Joe. Alright, I don't want to be sexist, so escape Melinda Sue. Let's see, Melinda Sue McCormick. Man, that's a big name. So, really, this person's name is called. We want to take out the Sue portion. Okay, and put it into here the middle name. So I'm going to auto fit these columns here. I'm going to double click on this right here, or right in the middle of the columns, and that auto fits in. So really, my value, this one can be Melinda, this can be Sue, and this can be McCormick, because I want each column to have its own value. That way I can sort on any one of these columns right here. So that's a database. So if you have an Access database, you want to have a certain, each column representative of one particular piece of information. That way you can sort on that. Don't want to have Melinda Sue McCormick. Because what if I want to sort on Sue? Well, I can't do it. Alright, so I'm going to use the mid function to take out the Sue. Next, I'm going to go ahead and open up my VBA window. So by pressing Alt F11, and I'm going to call it public sum get middle name. Okay, again, whatever in the parentheses, it's going to be for arguments, but I don't have any arguments for this. So I'm giving my middle name as string. So my middle name is going to be, and I'm going to use the same variable because I can do that. It's your middle name equals, I think my cell limit reference is range A2. Let's make sure that range of A2. By going back here, range A2, yes. So A1 is this, A2 is this. So that's the whole name. And notice up here in the name box, A2. So I have A2 is the whole name. I want to put the value over here as C2. Alrighty. So now I'm going to get also as your middle name. I'm going to say I want just a certain portion of that middle name out. So whenever I get that, I'm going to use the mid function, MID, and it's 3 arguments. It has a string, as your middle name, which is going to be Melinda Sue McCormick. It's going to be the whole thing. But I don't want that. I want, let's see what I want out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want the 9th, and I want to go 3. So I want to start with the 9. And now I want to go, so I start here. Notice as I use my arrow key, I can move back and forth through these arguments here. So it's asking me for the string, which is the middle name, which is the whole name. Okay, it hasn't been parsed out yet. Start at the 9th character and go 3. And notice that these are optional. Anything in brackets is an option. So length, the length is really an optional item. So if you wanted to start with the last name, you could say I want to start out with 9, but I can erase all this stuff, and it's not going to ask me for it. I can say I want to start out with the 9th character. But I don't want to just do that. I want to get just the 3 characters after the 9th one. So get the Sue. And then I'm going to stick it over here in range, I think I said C2. Notice that the arguments say cell 1, cell 2. Well, you can, but that's kind of hard to understand. You're probably better off just using the range. If you want to use, I would use the cells function. You can say cells. That's kind of obscure. You're kind of like the row index is I don't even know. I mean 2, and then your column is, I think 4 equals SDR middle name. Let's see, cells 2, 4. Let's see, 1. So it's my row 2, column 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's actually column 3, because I have 1, 2, 3. It's kind of confusing, but it's easier to know cell C2. Okay, so I'm going to change this around. I don't want to use that cells because it's too confusing. So range cell 2, this range is going to be equal to the middle name. So now I'm pressing F8. It's kind of a step-by-step. It steps through it to make sure that I get the right answer before I actually implement it. So that's my whole thing. So it's whatever's in range A2. That's my whole name. The middle name is just the middle name of whatever that whole name was. The 9th character. I start at that. I want to go over 3, and then put the end result Sue in range C2. Alright. Now if I go back here, you should see Sue. And that's how you go about using the mid function. So here I have again we have our middle name. If I go ahead and press F5, that does everything, and it does it really quickly without doing the step through. It just runs the code. I have Sue.